Okay, so how many of you watch the 8 o'clock news daily? Please put up your hands if you do so. Okay. How many of you are followed by the news, either on your phones or by email or in media in general? Please put up your hands if you do so too. Okay. Now, aren't we all tired and bored of the same depressing news stories every single day? Well, we are. And we're here to propose something different.
A new type of news. One that is far more balanced. Now, the 8 o'clock news we're watching daily doesn't share the right amount, nor does it balance between the negative and positive updates about the country or region.
Sadly, our news always begins with something along the lines of, a bomb just exploded in South Lebanon, and here's a video.
The news should really learn from Baraka Bits. Baraka Bits is a website that sprung from the region and shares positive updates and events happening around the Middle East. Imagine our news being volunteers from Food Bless, an NGO that is trying to eliminate hunger in Lebanon, are offering food for the homeless people at Beirut waterfront.
Imagine learning about the Daghri Messengers, a startup, and what they do is they offer fast deliveries on their bikes, so this helps save energy and reduce pollution.
Did you know that NYUID, New York University Abu Dhabi, created a virtual nurse for the elderly? He or she could remind you of the time you need to take your pills, your personal information, even your relatives' contact information.
Now, isn't this the kind of news that you want to hear?
Absolutely.
The news that will inspire you to do something new and to take initiative?
Yes.
Well, that's not what the research says. Surveys and opinion polls about what we want to watch, and apparently, we like watching negative updates. Now, it's easy to blame the news, not that they aren't to be blamed. But this is a time where we have to self-reflect on what kind of audience we are and want to be. So let's not be satisfied by our daily dosage of depressing news.
Foreigners that are updated with these pieces of facts and information are gaining a perspective that the country is an unsafe and harmful country. For example, Graham Boyd, our librarian, has friends and family in his hometown Glasgow in Scotland. Whenever they would text or talk to each other, they would think that he was going under bridges with bullets flying over his head. We, as young representatives of this young generation, crave to experience the fun and excitement that this country has to offer through the news.
Kids like us, we want to continue discovering the world. We want to explore what hasn't been touched, but with the news, we're not able to do that. Now, as kids, we are affected by the news, and our parents are too. We're too afraid to participate, discover, or explore through any of these activities, and our parents are too afraid to encourage it. The news should include positive points or updates to give us hope.
What we are aiming to highlight is the filtering out of positive facts have on us viewers.
Now, we interviewed two professionals, a journalist and a reporter. Now, the reporter blamed it on the current situation, but this situation has been this way for years. And what about other countries who don't have as much of negative updates, but dominantly show the negative events? Now, the news doesn't really care about the balance. Now, all they care about is what's most appealing to us. Research shows that we like watching negative updates more than we like to watch positive ones.
Our main goal is to reduce the amount of negativity told in the news and add more positivity to create a more balanced image for our country.
If you want a fair, well-developed, and balanced broadcast on the news, then change those survey answers and better change the channel and show the world what they're missing out on. Thank you.